What do you think is the greatest blessings amongst us human beings? So this is Nyabuga 55. Welcome to Nyabuga 55 Official Academy, where you learn and go home with something. So ensure you stick in the video to the end. And above all, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Like the video and comment. Give your suggestions on what I'm going to talk about today. So, in life, we have material possessions, we have human beings, we have life itself. But now, my biggest question is, what's the greatest blessing there is within us human beings? What do you think it is? So for me, I think, it's not that I think, I know. The greatest blessing a human being can have is having people around him or her who try so much or fight so hard not to disappoint this person. That's now by choosing him or her again and again, despite us human beings living in a world that is full of disappointments. As you all know, disappointments comes from anybody. It doesn't matter whether this person is your partner. It doesn't matter whether this person is your brother or sister. And it doesn't matter whether this person is your relative or just a friend or a very close friend. When it comes to human beings disappointing you, my friend, it can happen from anybody. So that's why, for me, one of the greatest blessings an individual or a human being can ever come across is by having a family or having individuals who try so hard, fight so hard to never disappoint him or her, no matter what. And if it gets to the point where they are almost disappointing this person, they say in advance that they prepare this person. For instance, if this individual had a birthday party and he or she is expecting people to come so that they can celebrate together in this birthday party, but this person maybe is held somewhere. So the greatest way the other person can prevent harming feelings of this person who is having a birthday party is by saying it in advance, calling and saying, "Hey, my friend, I know it's your birthday, happy birthday, but I'm really held, so I'm not able to make it to your birthday party. I'm sorry." That one is better. So when you try to look at it from your angle, there is some form of fight. So it's not called an entire disappointment, though it's a form of disappointment. But now the funny thing is that we have some human beings who are very, very genuine. If they have promised something, then they'll have to keep it. It doesn't matter whether other things are going to come up, unless now they are critical emergencies, like for example, sickness, accidents, such occurrences. But the other petty occurrences, no. If they promise, they just keep it, and then they fight, they push themselves so hard so that they can come and then fulfill what they had promised. So finding such a family, having such a blessing as a human being, it's never easy. Remember, okay, ask yourself, if yourself you can disappoint yourself sometimes, you can promise yourself that tomorrow I'm going to do 50 lift-ups. When it comes to the tomorrow, you give an excuse. Maybe you sleep, and then that's it. So you see, you disappoint yourself. But now imagine now being lucky to the point where you have a family that they never disappoint. They always come through no matter what happens to you. So such a blessing, it's never easy to find. But if it happens, you come across such a family, never let go such a guys. And above all, try as much as possible and reciprocate the energy. I understand it's never easy, but as long as those people put effort to be there, they try so hard to ensure that you are at peace. They journey with you in your storm of challenges. They ensure that you get through to the other side. Ensure you reciprocate the same energy to those people. At least it gives them that energy to keep being there and appreciating and pushing themselves more to be in your life. Such a blessing, it's so hard to find it. Of course, I know I had made another video where I was talking about another greatest blessing of being given the gift of life and a good health and a breath. Yeah, that's a blessing of itself, which is also very great. If you haven't watched the video, you can watch it. But also this one of today, having people who will be with you, who will fight for you, who will ensure that they never disappoint you, no matter what happens, no matter what challenge or obstacle tries to come along so that it can break that ability of them getting through so that they can help you. Brother, sister, keep that family. I don't know what you can do. Of course, you need to pray so hard because human beings, we are so unpredictable. We can't be thinking right now of this, then depending on the situation next time, we change our minds. So praying also, pray that family keeps the same spirit, and then what I've said, reciprocate the same energy. If people are showing up for you, push yourself. Push. Then ensure that you are there for them. Avoid giving excuses. Yeah? And then the funny thing about us human beings is that you can be doing good, but once you do one mistake, people will remember that small mistake that you have done amongst all the good things you have done. So let me ask you a question. According to you, what do you think is the greatest blessing in this life of ours? For this one, it was according to me because it makes a lot of sense and it feels so real. So now what about for you? Which is the greatest blessing you believe there is? Feel free, write it in the comments section. I'm so grateful for watching the video to this point. Thank you so much. Peace.